Hi everybody, I'm Mark Steele. I'm the author of Projects on Purpose 2.0, and I wanted to talk to you for a couple of minutes about how to align purpose on your project team. In an earlier video, I discussed the importance of shared purpose on your project team, and now I'm going to talk about how to do it, what it means and how to do it. So if you remember, I mentioned before that we're going to discuss projects as social systems. That means that the system has a series of parts, and in case of a social system, the parts are people or sub-organizations. Each of those people or sub-organizations also have their own purpose. The parts interact to create the social system that is your project. And if those interactions and those purposes of the parts don't support your project's overall purpose, then your project is very likely to fail. So how do we do it? First, the project purpose has to be communicated. It's got to be explicit and it's got to be clear. Second, it needs to be understood. It needs to be understood by everybody. And in the same way, if your project team members don't understand the purpose in the same way, then they might be rowing the boat in different directions. And how is that going to work for you? Third, the project purpose has to be agreed. They need to own it. They need to buy into it. They need to assimilate it into their daily actions and the things that they're working on. It needs to permeate your project team and all their efforts. Fourth, the project purpose needs to be reinforced. This can be through incentives or sometimes even disincentives, decisions, repetition, or review periodically to make sure that everybody's on board with the purpose and your project's moving forward smoothly toward that purpose. So where might we detect a project purpose inside a project in its documents, for example? One way is in the mission statement, maybe a project charter, contracts, meeting minutes, correspondence, and here's a really tricky one, sometimes even in bonuses and penalties. I've actually seen projects where people were incentivized, or some cases disincentivized, to act in ways that were actually counter to the project's purpose. Once again, if you're going to pay people to row your boat, maybe you want to pay them to row in the same direction. Something to consider if you want your project to be successful. So remember, choose an inspiring purpose, create a dedicated team that's committed to that purpose, and make your project happen. Thank you very much, and have a great day.